Hey, Chris, the Divine Madman here, along with my beautiful Jen. Today we're going to be working together to use these new Nahualli Animal Oracle cards. We're going to do a 5-card spread. We're going to do a general reading on myself. This is the first time we're using these cards, and they're pretty interesting. They're ancient Aztec divination cards, using animals and their ancient deities, um, like totems and whatnot. Because when they lived in the rainforest, so whenever they took animals as signs of things they did, certain things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. I've been shuffling the cards. I feel like we're almost at the right pace we need to be to where we need to be where we need to be. So, Jen, I'm gonna on these this 5-card spread. It's a cross. It's north, south, east, and west in the center. And I'll tell you the meanings, and Jen will help me divulge that as we move along. We're going to move right along here, okay? So we got the center card. Next card is the west card. The next card, south, east, and what? North. So center, west, south, east, north. Okay, and the center card is the heart of the matter. And we're going to turn that over. And it is the hummingbird. The hummingbird, isn't that a beautiful card? See the hummingbird there, and it looks like the hummingbird is drinking nectar. The number for the hummingbird card is number 20. And the feeling I get from this card is the hummingbird is on the hunt for provisions of life, for the life-giving nectar of the flower that she's drinking from, and she looks like she's also ready for a battle, maybe more of a spiritual battle. But we're going to go ahead and go to the divinatory meaning, and that's going to go to Jen. Go ahead, Jen, speak up.
When the hummingbird appears in your reading, it is time to act decisively. Decisions, negotiations, and other ploys have failed to make a difference. Hummingbird doesn't act with reckless abandon. Nothing in the hummingbird's counsel suggests that you act without research or knowledge. Rather, he is signaling that it is necessary information and it's already in place. It's time for swift, appropriate action. As an example, if you have been dealing with a hazardous work environment and have been putting off contacting an expert to access your rights, Hummingbird's appearance suggests that you cannot afford to wait any longer. Now is not the time to sit back and ponder and make excuses. Move on to the next step and get expert assistance. Swift action is the appropriate course now. Stand up to those who challenge you, because to do anything less will result in an irreversible loss.
So stand up for your rights in your workplace or wherever you're at in your environment, to have a healthy, safe environment where if you feel there's some sort of danger around you, address it to whoever needs to be addressed, so that you don't have to be around that situation. Or if you feel like you're in a situation where there's danger, get out of it as soon as humanly possible. So now we're going to go to the next card, and it's the west card, and
the whispering wind, communication received or given.
So this is communication received or given, and it is the skunk, number 35. See the skunk? It looks like he's spraying somebody. He's stinking it up. I'm curious what the divinatory meaning of the skunk is.
If the skunk has made an appearance in your cards today, perhaps you are being too clever for your own good. Taking a calculated risk is one thing, but risk-taking can easily slip into foolhardiness. Skunk is here to warn you of the possible repercussions of your arrogance. When you feel you are immune to consequences, that no one will catch you crossing the line, you have moved into a really dangerous mindset. Skunk teaches us to be clever, but not foolish. Take risks when they are worthwhile, but do not become a daredevil, flaunting your mortality to the universe.
And I really need that really hits home with me, because I can get a very big ego, and I need to be reminded of that. And sometimes I do think I'm invincible, I really do, and I do think I have protections from God that that I just have because I love him and he loves me and he's my father. But anyway, the next card is
The South, and it is the drums of war, actions to be taken.
so the drums of war, actions to be taken. So actions to be taken, and we have the lizard, the number 23 card. See that? There's the lizard right there. And from what I can see, we're going to find out. Let's go to the donatory meeting, Jen.
It's time to celebrate and enjoy what you have, as well as what is also coming in your life. Lizards signal a time of abundance. How abundance manifests is different for all of us, but there is one important key that must be present. You must already feel abundant for abundance to come. A mindset that focuses on lack of or poverty will block abundance from manifesting and create more poverty. Even lizard cannot overcome that. Take inventory of what you have and find the things you are grateful for every day. Enjoy the simple pleasures that life offers, for pleasure is one of the rewards for being alive. Remember to find the things that give you sensual pleasures, whether it's a bath, a glass of wine, your favorite type of music, or the touch of another's hand. You need not earn it. You may simply partake of it. When lizard shows up, it means further abundance and luxuries are on your way.
Thank goodness for that. That's all I have to say. Okay, number. No, it's what?
It's the East.
The East card.
The mountain rain, the emotions involved in your situation.
So the emotions involved in your situation, right? In my situation. And it is the Jaguar. Pretty cool card. Yeah, that's a cool Jaguar. I like it. It's a nice art. So we'll go to the donatory meeting, and it's number 22.
When the Jaguar appears in your reading, there is a greater power at work on a subliminal or subconscious level. Your conscious mind is often unaware of the workings of your deep mind, but trust that there is a hurricane brewing under the surface, that all your courage and power are going to be yours. Authority from your very soul and those around you can feel it pulse. The outward manifestation of this authority may take some time to develop. It will be felt before it's seen, but others will react to its invincible presence just the same. This time will serve as a measuring stick in determining who is your ally and who is not. For those who sincerely want the best for you will appreciate your newfound power in a favorable and supportive way, offering you encouragement and respect. Those who have low self-esteem or low self-worth will tend to feel threatened by your inner power and might find reasons to avoid you or act against you. It's unlikely that they'll be directly aggressive, so learn to become more sensitive to the unspoken language of others. Pay attention to how others conduct themselves with body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. This will serve you well during the season of Jaguar. Jaguar's presence not only evidences inner power, but it is an extremely auspicious sign for external success. His close affiliation with the sun promises a favorable outcome in the issue that has been in your thoughts of late. Jaguar is nature's most successful hunter, literally at the top of the food chain, and offers the same degree of accomplishments for you. The accompanying requirement is that you must claim it as your own and use the power with integrity and grace, applying it with the focus of your mind and the sincerity of your heart to access your true self, your highest goals, and your best resolve.
Yep. Jaguar. And the last and final card, it means the meaning.
It's the North card. It's the midnight sun, what is likely to happen.
And it is the ant, the number 10 card. And the ant to me is a winner. That's all I know. He's strong. He can carry 10 times his body weight. He's organized. He's efficient. The ant is a bad mamma jamma. And what does that mean, man?
It takes a certain amount of faith to trust this method of approaching an obstacle. The ant's present means that there is no quick fix, no magic bullet, and no easy answer. This, in and of itself, could become distressing to you and increase your desire to push ahead, regardless of the ant's device. The ant's obstacles will tend to grow in strength and size until they seem so insurmountable that you may just want to give up altogether. Instead, if you can trust an ant's wisdom and recognize that the solution will come with a quiet approach of endurance and patient strength, you will not fail. Remember, while ants are tiny creatures quietly and patiently tending their work together, their impact can be enormous. If the ant has appeared in your reading today, there is a message of quiet determination and perseverance. Pay attention to details, for success will come as long as you do not give up or become impatient. Remember to get outside help as much as you can, whether it's physical or simply getting some good advice from those who are more experienced than you.
So there you have it. I got some good advice from this, and I came since it's about me. I understand, but I'm not going to divulge too much because it's none of your business. That's right now. But I'm going to start doing some more of these readings. I also have another type of oracle that I'm going to be doing here shortly. We're going to be testing this one for the first time. Probably here in the next day or so, maybe today, I don't know. It's called the Tulik Oracle. And the Tulik Oracle is a powerful and insightful revelation of the core of the Toltolic tradition of the world's richest source of ancient wisdom, based on the divination tool known as ancient Mesoamerica as the Cross of Cortez. Okay, there you have it. So tune in next time for the Tolic Oracle. All right. Thank you all very much. Have a good day. Bye.